Alright, here we go. Yeah, I earned a valid card. That comes in the multiplayer video. Anyway, hello ladies and gentlemen, this is Blue Maxima, and I just thought I would do 2 videos on Killzone Mercenary because, frankly, I don't see how I can just do one. So, yeah, this is 1080p. This is probably like the only game I will ever do 1080p on. I'm sorry, but Jesus Christ, you have no idea how big 1080p videos get. It gets to the point of insanity. Anyway, let's just go and have a look at the settings for a minute, because there's something I want to do. Now, I know some people are actually, like, really trying to avoid spoilers. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to turn the speech all the way down and turn off subtitles, so I can play through some of the campaign levels, and I can basically just say, look away from the screen, and you can still hear me talk. You know, I don't know why you'd want to hear me talk, but you can look away from the screen and not have any spoilers. So, for those of you who didn't see my Killzone Mercenary beta videos, basically you can change the analog stick setup. You can also use the motion sensor to aim, which is really useful, I've found. The default settings work great for me, but, you know, that might be personal preference. Here's your control layout. It's fine. It works mostly well. I'll explain that later. And the preferences. Aim down sights, grenade function. That means if you press down on the D-pad, what happens? It'll do either just pull out the grenade for you, or if it'll pull it out and throw it for you. I prefer keeping it on throw because you can tap on the screen to bring out your grenades if you need it. Swap crouch sprint, I'd turn that off because I like just pressing to sprint. And rear touchpad sprint, I'd turn that off because I'm not an idiot. Actually, no, I've already been in there, I'm sorry. Visual preferences, we've got, touch controls, crosshair, radar, notifications, objective round info and profile. I like the idea that they let you turn... God, I don't know what happened there. I like the idea that they let you turn this off, but I don't like it because it's weird. Like, I'd like to be able to toggle off just the score and the multiplayer kill feed, right? Because that makes it feel a little bit more, I'm not going to say realistic, I'm going to say more immersive. But you can't turn them off one by one, you can only turn them off in big groups. That's kind of annoying. But, you know, I can't really blame them for trying. And yeah, EULA, EULA, you have to accept this to actually play the damn thing. And I really shouldn't have ticked that. Yeah, and connection preferences, this basically says, do you want to connect to the Killzone server to, upload your stats and stuff, as you can see. You can choose to turn that off entirely. I can't say I can say that that's alright. My player profile, let's just have a look. Yeah, total time played, 7 hours. My favourite weapon is the Star 52 SC. Single player says 5 hours, 15 minutes played. By the time I finished the campaign, I had done about 4 hours. Now, that's a bit odd. Like, actually, it wasn't even 4 hours, it was like 3 hours 45. That was a bit odd to me, anyway, because, I mean, the campaign was actually really... it's actually kind of easy. I mean, sure, 180 deaths, but that was mainly on a couple of bits I was stuck on. I just managed to, like, fly through the rest. I mean, like, it's a damn good campaign, and I'll be able to show that off, but it is a little bit short. And I don't have that much time in multiplayer yet, so a multiplayer video will be upcoming soon. But, yeah, there's not much I don't want to do it with only, like, 2 hours in the multiplayer. That'd be silly. Your Valor card collection here. If you rank up, you get Valor cards, and if you fill up your deck, you get a massive cash bonus. I am not 100% sure what it is. And here are all the medals. You earn these through single and multiplayer, which is quite nice. So as you can see, I've got a fair few favourite guns here. The Star 14, the Star 52 SC, there's the LS-13 shotgun, there's the Star 7. You also have, these are all your mission contracts. These are all your miscellaneous contracts, like, let's see, interrogations, yep, 1 rescue, 10 brutal melees, there's a hacker, yep, I'm very good at hacking, cover kill, hipfire kill, and traveler, yeah, you get the idea. Multiplayer medals, individual vanguard medals, as you can see, I'm doing really well with the vulture, and equipment for grenades, okay, fair enough. Intel, you find intel throughout the game in different places. Like, I'm trying to scroll fast enough so that the game doesn't get spoiled for people who don't want to see it. But yeah, basically you can find 2 different types of intel and I'll show them off in a campaign mission. Anyway, let's go back. Don't think there's anything else I want to show here. Select the contract. Alright, we got 9 levels. Each of them took me about 20 minutes. Something like that. But, yeah, that's basically all I have to say about that. Now, when you finish the game, you unlock access... Well, I don't even know if you have to finish the game, but you basically unlock access to all these, different contracts. I'll talk about them later. But right now, I just want to play a game that hasn't been played by any other reviewer yet. I'll play on Veteran, because that's what I'm like. First to visit the arms dealer. Now, Blackjack is the arms dealer in this game, and basically he lets you take whatever weapons you like. So let's have a look. Let's see. That's a silent sniper rifle. I have a lot of the weapons. Basically, as soon as you're done getting all the weapons, cash has no use whatsoever and it just builds up. Kind of a shame, really. I wish they'd give you a little bit something extra to spend the money on. I really don't know what that would be, but whatever. But yeah, I have 10k available right now. I'm going to equip my STA-14. I'm good with that. Pistol, M4. But yeah, as you can see, there's pistols. There's a tranquilizer pistol. Oh no, actually, I'll equip this one because this was actually fun to use. The VC8 shotgun pistol. Shredder shotgun, Inferno shotgun. There's also rocket launcher, grenade launcher, rocket launcher, and a shell launcher. Equipment, you've got a frag grenade, a proximity grenade, a flash grenade, gas grenade, pyro grenade. They all work exactly the way you expect them to. Vanguards, these are basically like kill streaks, except if you're not using if you're using anything other than the supply armor, they're not really kill streaks. But anyway, you got Carapace, which is a shield, a X3 jammer, which is a radar jammer for your enemies. Vulture, which is basically a an advanced spy plane from Call of Duty. Ghost turns you invisible. Arc Missile incapacitates enemies. Sky Fury lets you that'd be like the C-130 in Call of Duty. Porcupine's a portable missile launcher, and Man Ascension is a thing that you pop up and it goes around and kills people with your controls behind it. But I'm gonna... What the hell? Porcupine. And also you got your armor over here. You got your combat, which is your basic stuff. Your mercenary, which gives you more money for kills. Your blast armor, which saves you from explosives. Ballistic, which gives you heaps of protection. Infiltrator, which basically great for stealth. And supply armor, which gives you an ambient recharge for Vanguard. Not to mention gives you a shit ton of extra ammo. Like, it fills up your ammo like twice the amount any other armor does, which is why I like it. Because I tend to be a bit of spray and pray. And the cool thing is, all of this carries over to multiplayer. So as soon as you buy all these, you've got them in multiplayer. So basically, go through the campaign once, get all the stuff you want, and done. Now, this is probably going to be a little bit spoilery. This is only the second mission, but still, it is going to be a bit spoilery. So if you don't want any spoilers, look away from the screen now. Okay, you're looking away? Alright, so for those of you who are actually watching, yeah, these little cutscenes come up every time you start a mission, and you got your little contacts over there on the left who talk to you throughout the game, and I'm not going to say any story spoilers, obviously. The one thing I will say about the story is that, while it's not great, the intel that you find within the levels really does back it up a bit, and for the fact that this is like... I feel the same way about this as I would your typical Call of Duty story, which is, it doesn't really matter, but it's a decent excuse to give me a reason to shoot things. And the fact that they pulled this off fine, it makes me think, okay, you've given me the reason, I'm more than happy to play through your game with some sort of justification behind it. Also, these bloody loading screens are like a minute long and you can't skip them. Oh god, it's so annoying when you're trying to do a mission. You have to restart for whatever reason, and the extra contacts just make it worse. But anyway, just gonna wait for him to finish loading, because it takes over a minute for some of these. Like, can I skip it now? No, I can't. Still have to keep waiting. Still waiting. Alright, we're in. Look at that. Yeah, this is the sort of visual set piece you expect to see throughout the game, and it looks lovely. Just look at this. Looks awesome! Runs at a solid 30. Yep, he's talking, but no sound's coming out, obviously. So, you know. The voice acting in this game ranges from does its job to pretty terrible. Like, wait until you meet the kid. Alright, so, I'm out, and I am turning, because I like turning. So, seems like it's a little bit quiet, actually. Let's turn it up a little. Alright, so, this is Killzone Mercenary. Your left and right sticks move you around, L aims down sight, R shoots, you can use the motion sensor here, like this, to do even the tiniest of tweaks to your aim. Your touchscreen controls let you swap weapons, pull out grenades. You can also deploy the... I'll deploy my porcupine here. I have no real need to use it right now, but I'll deploy it here. This game tends to employ either stealth or blow the shit out of everyone mechanics. So, for example, this guy here, I can go up behind him, if I can get to him in time. And I can do this. That was a bit lazy. I'll have to show off Brutal Melee if I get the chance again. But yeah, basically, there are a lot of sections in this game where you can basically stealth it, or you can just go in guns blazing. I'll go in guns blazing later. But right now, oh yeah, also, this is the arms dealer. It's basically just a blackjack area in the here, like just in mission. Main problem with that is it costs you money to reload stuff, but basically, once you've done like 2 missions on Veteran, you'll never have any problems with money. Ever. Like, it just won't happen. So basically, I'm just going to get up and walk to this guy because he's going to turn around. And I'll just do this, and holy hell, what's going on with my screen? Okay. That's odd. Alright, so, I'm gonna go loud. Headshot. Yeah, what you just saw was an example of Brutal Melee. Why is my motion sensor not working now? Headshot. Yep, so basically I've gone loud. I've got my porcupine missile launcher. Let's show you how it works. Where are enemies that I can shoot them in the face with? Also, shotgun pistol. Awesome. Brutal Melee. Reloading. There's a sniper up there. Whoops. Hello. Sweet. Let's reload. I wonder if that recording error is going to come through. Because if it does, it's going to be a good story. Also, bam. Missed. Shit, I'm almost dead. Gotcha. Alright, let's keep moving. That should be everybody. Yeah, I've used 2 porcupine missiles. And also, you can pick up ammo. Learn to do this as a reflex. Because not only does it give you a little bit extra money, so you can actually go and refill at the bloody, blackjacks, it actually, gives you ammo as well. And that becomes really useful later on. Yeah, I really like using the shotgun pistol. Let's see. Shit. As you can see, I tend to like spraying and praying a lot. But anyway, do the guns feel good? Question is, they feel great. No, the answer is, they feel great. These guns feel sweet. I don't think I've found... Actually, there's one gun that I absolutely hate, and that's the M33. The M33 is a bloody useless type of gun. It does barely any damage unless you hit bastards in the head with its entire burst. And the amount of recoil on that gun, it basically makes that impossible. So, anyway, let's just, Christ, where am I going? If you press up, it gives you waypoints. Nice. Yeah. So let's just walk down here and... Wait, no, not going this way. I guess I have to... Do I have to cross over here? Christ, I haven't played this mission in a while. Oh. Shotgun pistol. Pistol, shotgun? Shotgun, pistol. Whoops. Still whoops. Oh, hang on. From the back. Get more money for that. You tend to get a lot of money for doing things the better way. Like, see, I've knocked this guy down. Now I just need to melee him while he's on the ground, and I get 100. I get 100 credits for that. Space bucks, I'll call them. All right, on to the next area. And yeah, there are different ways to kill people. Like there is assassination. There is killing them with grenades. Like there is one grenade kill called miasma. That's kind of cool. Shit, I have to go through here. Anyway, these Hellgas bastards. These ones with the funny hats on. If you interrogate these guys, and you have to do multiple touchscreen swipes, and they're randomly picked, which is kind of annoying. Although in multiplayer they're consistent, but multiplayer they're consistent, not multiplayer. But yeah, you'll see that. Yeah, he usually screams something relative to the campaign at that point. So yeah, that's intel. There are 8 pieces of intel hidden throughout each level, or well, not 8, 6. Sorry, 6. And you either find them by interrogating bastards or finding intel terminals. I'll see if I can find an intel terminal. There might be one around here. I'm just having a little bit of fun with the missile launcher. I'm sorry. Probably should be showing the more fun way to do things. Shotgun pistol. And also, if you need a quick break to restore your health, try going into melee with somebody. It tends to give you a little bit of time to get your health back. You actually get your health back really quickly in this game, which I was kind of surprised to find. You get it back so fast, it's weird. And it tends to make the game a little bit easier than it could be. Or than it should be, could be, I don't know. But it does make the game a bit easier. So, and running and gunning isn't too bad of an idea if you're a really good shot. I mean, if you're surrounded by 3 people and they all start shooting you, you're probably going to die. But it's not like doing it on 1 or 2 guys is going to get you killed instantly, like, I don't know, Call of Duty or something? Battlefield? Okay, let's just move along. I'm pretty sure there's an intel terminal up here somewhere. Yes, hello, Ivanov. Alright, so... get inside the cruiser. Now, there's actually a couple of ways you can handle this. You can stay back and snipe from all the way up here. Or you can actually go in stealth. So I'm going to try and go in stealth. I've got this, which is a silent sniper rifle, the M33. And the basic pistol that you get from the very beginning is a stealth pistol. So I'm going to try and go in silent with those. I'm also going to use the infiltrator armor, because that gives you noise suppression and less visibility. Okay. So, the idea is you're supposed to go down the zip line, but let's stay back and actually kill a couple people first. You use the rear touchpad to zoom in and out on the sniper rifles. That's pretty cool. Alright, so that's one down. There's another one. Dead. Usually I need to have a really good look. Okay, there's one and there's another. And they're both in relatively the same position, so... where's the other guy? There he is. If I take him out first... never mind. Well, that didn't go as well as I hoped. Okay. Alright. I might as well grab my... Oh, shit! Oh, man. Great. Okay. Let's try that again. If I fail again, I'll just get my good sniper rifle and go loud. I wonder what the hell that guy's doing. Oh well. Suit change? Oh. Oh, my Valor card must have changed. What the hell? Okay, there we go. Took them all out, nice and quiet. Now let's just go and get my good weapons back. Let's see. Actually, I think I'll go with my VC-32. If I can get to it. There we go. And... you know what? I'll go with shotgun. Because, yeah, you know, shotguns are fun. Oh, and I should probably, change out of my, my current armor as well. Back to my, scavenger armor, or whatever. My supply armor, I apologize. Let's go back to my scavenger armor. Or my supply armor! Christ, fuck, bollocks. Let's just get out of blackjack. And it costs you like a good $1,000 to refill your kill streaks or whatever. That's why I like using the supply armor, because it refills constantly. Like there's always a small amount of stuff. And also you can just come down here and blast the shit out of everybody if you like. There's always more than one way through a situation in this game, and that's awesome. Like you will never like be out of ways to get through a situation. And the alternate contracts actually show this off very well, but in a way that I don't like, but I'll show them off later. Okay. Okay, so this is where I want to be. This is actually another stealth area, but I'm just going to go loud. As you can see, you get a stealth bonus for finishing parts of the level stealthy, but you know what? Fuck that. Yes, that is a commander guy that I just shot in the face. There's often more than one. Missed. Ooh, headshot! Better get my pistol out. Oh no, my shotgun out, I should say. This game is actually really gory. See, look at all that. Look at it! It's blood. It's blood. This game actually got an R18 rating in Australia, but thankfully I'm playing the American version. Ow. Yeah, you take that while I reload and get the shit shot out of me and die. Ah, brilliant. Great. Yeah, great. Let's see. Let's try this again. Fuck you. And fuck you. Oh yeah, that's a little bit of a problem I have. These collision masks on these walls can sometimes really work against you. And let's duck, and how about we throw a grenade in for all time's sake? How did I miss? How did I miss again? One down. Two down. Oh shit, did he just throw a grenade in? Well, he did, and it missed. Don't even know where that ended up. Come on, up you come. Thank you. Let's reload. Alright, I think that's all of them. Should I reload? Nah, I can just scavenge the ammo and I get off these guys. Come on. Can't scavenge grenades. That's kind of strange. Oh, hello. Hello. Like, it's like fish in a barrel, only the fish are retarded. How did I miss that? How did I miss that? How did I miss that? I'm an idiot. Okay, it's like fish in a barrel, but the shooter's the retard. I'm sorry. Also, these AI are actually acting pretty stupid right now. They're usually pretty good about this sort of thing. Let's go over and get all their ammo. Actually, there might be an intel terminal here, I think. If there isn't, I'd be surprised. I can't see any. Oh well, let's keep moving. I know there's one around here somewhere that I can go find later on. Also, there might actually be like a door that I actively have to hack. Okay, this part can be stealthy. Except the problem is, watch this. Oh, never mind. Down you go. I'm gonna die from this, but whatever. Yep, I'm dead. Yep. But yeah. There is actually like a tranquilizer pistol you can buy that does the same thing in single player and multiplayer. Basically knocks the anybody out that you shoot it with, so you can go and mercy kill them or interrogate them. Also, this is an intel terminal. I didn't mean to turn it on. Because I want to kill this guy before he gets the opportunity to kill me. But yeah, anyway, this is an intel terminal. I'll show it off. Also, of note, the game tends to have a little bit of texture pop in, but I'll do that later. Anyway, the idea is here, it's basically like a combination lock. The idea is that you have to pick parts that are actively on this area. And I'm being shot at, so I can't really show it off right now. Thank you. Sniper rifle time. Okay, let's try this again. Oh yeah, there's a slide move too. I don't know if it does anything, because I've never felt the need to use it. Except move you a little bit faster. Okay, so, say we pick this key here, and then we pick this one, and it gets rid of those two little bits there. Now, we just pick this one here to get rid of those two bits, and done. And you do that for all the other things. So I'll pick this and then this and this. The best way to solve these puzzles is to find something that's a little bit consistent over all of them. Whoops, and if you get it wrong, you get less time to do it. And then basically just fuck my shit. Oh well, I wasn't going to get that anyway. But you get the idea, hopefully, from just watching that. You basically just have to fill in the blanks. And if you do, you get intel out of it. Pretty sure I already got that intel terminal, but, you know. I can come back and find them later. Go on, out you go. I have no need to kill you. Yeah, and I've also unlocked a different valet card as well. Let's download the encryption codes. This is basically going to be a tower, a defense sort of thing. With a lot easier puzzle. The puzzles on the intel are actually pretty difficult. I mean, like, they're not hard. I just had a little bit of trouble doing it while commentating. See? Easy to do when you're not talking. Yeah, now I just gotta wait for that to download. This is basically a tower defense bit. I still have a couple of porcupine missiles left. Don't know if that's ever gonna be useful for anything. Whoopsie! Yeah, because it actually stay hidden for quite a long time in this area, but, I mean, like, they know you're here and they know you're downloading shit, so there's no point trying to, like, stealth it or anything. Oh, hi. Bollocks! Come here. Bollocks again, there's a grenade. Whoa! Sorry. Sorry, did I miss you again? Didn't that time. Oh, just... Damn it! Oh, well. Taunt. Oh, I'm back here. Okay. But yeah, anyway, sniper rifle's probably not the best weapon to use in this part of the game, so I'm gonna swap them out. There are a couple of situations in this game where you can go in completely unprepared for what you need. Like at the beginning of the final mission, you're able to equip any weapons you like, but you don't know what's coming up until you like go down to a floor below you, and then you can't go back to change your weapons until you finish that section. So it's really annoying because you don't know what you're going to have to go up against until you literally come up against it. And I will use a different shotgun now I think about it. I'll use the Inferno shotgun, because that's actually really fun. And as you can see, it costs a lot to re-equip some of this shit, so I'm not even going to bother. Anyway, this is actually my favorite SMG to use. This is my default loadout for multiplayer. Whoops. It's you I want to kill, and you. Come here. I'm on fire. I'm gonna melee ya. Whoops. Oh. What happened there? Oh, don't kill me! Don't kill me! Don't kill me! Phew. That was bad. Okay, let's reload and get this shit over with. Yeah, bottom, top right. Bottom. I like coming up with little names for all these pieces so I remember them. Like, bottom left, bottom right. There are two that go across the middle, and I call them across the way. I don't know why. Anyway, let's just hide here, because I actually, the way I originally finished this mission on Veteran, which is the hardest difficulty, was I just hid here for like half the timer, and then they came, and I blew the shit out of them. I imagine this is going to be the same sort of idea. He's on fire, and so is he. And so are you, and I'm gonna die. As you can see, the supply armor actually doesn't give you that much ammo, so unless you really like scavenging, you may want to, you know, go with supply armor, because I actually think it's the most useful armor out of all of them. Also, this shotgun is fucking fun. Suck my flaming dick. Didn't even realize he was there. Oh well. My buddy should be coming to help me out with this. Actually, he's right above me. Great. And I'll just use this to pick off the stragglers. And we're good. I'll just pick up ammo for my shotgun, because you actually get it really slowly for this thing. Okay, yeah, I've got to go out this door. And you're given an option to swap weapons here. I don't think I'm going to. Oh, yeah, the STA-12 is actually silent, so, you know, if you want to do stealth ops, this is actually one of the best guns you can possibly have. The question is, who wants to do stealth ops? Yeah, gotta let... Yeah, the AI coding in this game is a little bit annoying, mainly because you have to let them do everything first. Especially on one mission, like at the very beginning, like, again, at the beginning of the last mission, when you have to retry everything over and over again. It's annoying because you have to let them go first, and it gets really annoying after a while, because you have to hear the kids say the same lines again, and they... Ah! Ow, I just cracked my neck somehow. But, so anyway, yeah, you can stealth this bit. It's really difficult, though. So I'm just not gonna bother. Hello. Headbutt. Knife in the skull. Oh, did I ever tell you that I'm actually really shit at aiming sometimes? But somehow I managed to get headshots. Okay, the idea of this area is I have to go over here and hit this, and do this hacking puzzle while I get attacked from all sides. Not the best way to do a puzzle. Okay, one down. Just got an email. You know, I have to give praise to the AI partners that aren't like the little kid. They are actually really useful. They can actually kill people. It's wonderful that there's actually a semi-intelligent AI partner in this game. Sorry, I have to melee you. And if you're not quick enough, they can actually melee you back. Like they can stop you from meleeing and basically push you backwards and actually get some damage on you. And if that happens to you in multiplayer, which it happens to me a lot, I'll explain why in the multiplayer video. Yeah, you're kind of screwed. But yeah, as you can see, this guy can actually kill people. So if you're worried about getting this done, it's not going to be as bad as you think. Except I'm still under attack, so I may want to get this done as quickly as possible, and I'm dead. Shit. And I'm going to have to go and do that second bit again. Yep, thought so. So yeah, it's not like the game is stupid easy, but it's not like the game is so hard that it makes you throw your Vita against a wall either, at least in the main campaign. I like being an ace. I want to just kill all these people so they don't sneak up on me and kill me while I'm trying to hack this thing. Alright, that'll do it. Let's see, dup and dup, dup across the way. Much easier. Okay, reactor shield's been raised. Oh yeah, this is the end of the level, by the way. I'm not gonna... Yeah, you basically have a limited time to get out, but here's the thing. It's basically just kill these two guys and make a run for it. And off the edge you go, and that's the end of the mission. And that's the end of that. So yeah, you get a reward and you get XP bonuses, and also Valor card. Alright, so now that we're here, let's go back to the mission select. I have no idea how long I've been recording for, by the way, so... Alright, so, Code of Engagement. Let's go and... Actually, now would be a good time to explain what the other missions are. Okay, you have three different mission types here. You've got Precision, you've got Covert, and you've got Demolition. Precision usually aims, as you can see, achieve a kill while on a zipline, extract within 3 minutes of leaving the bar, and headshot 25 enemies with a CA-11. Covert, stealth through the marker, stealth into the outpost, backstab 5 soldiers, and kill 20 enemies with a vulture. And then you've got Demolition. Kill 4 enemies with a VC-11, destroy an enemy stinger, achieve 5 mercy kills, destroy all 6 propaganda speakers. Those aren't too bad. Then you get onto things like the last mission, which require you to kill 3 guys while they're flying, beat the final boss in 10 minutes, which, by the way, took me 25 the first time. And, oh man, some of these are just absolutely painful. Like, Lightning Strike. Is Lightning Strike the one I was thinking of? Covert. Yeah, backstab 10 enemies while staying stealthy, and destroying 10 security cameras, and killing 20 people with that pistol. My lord. Some of these are just stupid hard to do. Like, I'll go and play one of the ones on the 5th mission, because I don't think the 5th... Actually, the 5th mission's actually been showed off a lot. But I don't want to go too far into the story to spoil it for people, so... I'll do Diplomatic Incident. Get to the elevator with Boris. Actually, no, this mission's actually pretty spoiler heavy. Fuck it, I'll do Lightning Strike. Do I want to destroy... Do I want to do covert, precision? Alright, I'll tell you what. I'll do... Christ, I can't pick. Alright, I'll do covert because I want to, you know, die. STA-15SC, which is the starter pistol. And I think I want to take my... Yeah, I'll take that as the silent. And I'll take my vulture with me on this one because the vulture is actually really useful. And you know what, I've got to go covert, so I might as well just, like, get my infiltrator armor on. And I'll purchase these so I don't have to do it later. I've got all the grenades, all the armors, and most of the weapons in both slots. See, I'm just missing that rocket launcher there, and what am I missing here? 3 weapons. Okay. So I'm still going to need a fair few grand to finish off my weapon set, but once you're done, there's nothing else to spend the money on, and that's kind of annoying. It'd be cool if, like, you had to pay for entry to these missions. Like, yeah, if you had to pay for entry. Look away. Look away now. Long-ass campaign cutscene. But yeah, it'd be cool if you had to pay for these contract missions with your money. So, you know, you had something else to spend your money on. Although there is something else I would like to point out as well. Like, there are alternate objectives, like destroy X amount of crates or beat the level in X amount of minutes. I remember back to Perfect Dark, where it had GoldenEye, I should say, GoldenEye and Perfect Dark, where you'd have 3 different difficulties, and each different difficulty would add like extra objectives on top. Like like often in Perfect Dark and GoldenEye, the main objective was just to get to the end of the level. Then Secret Agent, it added a couple of things on top. And then on Perfect Agent, there was a couple more things on top. I would like to see that instead of this contract system. But that's just me, because some of these missions are actually really fucking hard to do. They're actually, like, really goddamn hard to do if you're not really, really good. Still more cutscene. Also, my screen's gone dark. Shit. Yeah, also, there's, It's weird, there's no sound in this cutscene at all if you turn off the speech. That's really odd. Yes, and I am doing a covert mission, and that actually gives you more cash. You get like 10,000 cash if you manage to pull off a good contract, but then again, after a while, it doesn't really matter. And if you want to get the platinum trophy for this game, you only need to do the missions on the contracts on regular, which is the lowest difficulty. There's no do everything on veteran trophy, which I like. All right, we're in the mission now. This is actually the mission they showed off during the demo, but I don't want to show off anything else. And considering this is actually a covert mission, but yeah, this game looks fucking great. It's a shame you can't actually control yourself during these bits. Like, you can only move your camera left and right slightly. Like, I'd love to be able to just control this. But whatever, down I go. Alright, so, in these missions, you have 4 of these mission objectives. Stealth to the generator room. Destroy 10 cameras, get 10 backstabs. 20, STA-18 SE kills. I want to try and go for backstabs first, because that's just the way I do things. Like, I try and go for the hardest set of kills first, and considering I'm wearing armor that gives me a shit ton of noise suppression, I should be able to do this pretty easily. 1 backstab. Out of 10. Yeah, 1 backstab out of 10. There's also a lot of cameras on this level, which I need to destroy all of them for. Oh yeah, I gotta open the doors. Yeah, see, a little bit of a textural loading issue there, like it just loaded in there. You find this a lot on Blackjack, like you tend to open it and then the textures load in while you're opening the Blackjack crate. It's kind of funny, to be honest. Would have been more useful to bring along a ghost, I imagine, but... oh well, down you go. And when they say stealth in this game, they literally mean you cannot be noticed by anybody. If anybody gets even alert, even if they don't know where you are, you will fail the mission. And for that, you have to be careful. I think I just got spotted, actually. Yep, I did. Those fucking snipers. I have a couple of problems with the contract mission though. As I said, they're really fucking hard. Like, some of the goals in this are just next to... Sorry, I've had something stuck in my nose for a while. It's starting to burn. And, yeah, some of these are really hard. And also, sometimes it doesn't happen that often, but it's really, really goddamn easy to fail the mission without warning. Like, seriously, it gets to the point of insanity. Oh shit, I've been spotted. Fucking snipers. But yeah, as sometimes it's actually really easy to break the game logic. Like, there's this one mission, it's actually the final mission. Again, I don't know why I have so many problems with the final mission, I just do. But in the final mission, in one of the contracts, the precision contract I think it was, you actually have to, beat the entire mission without going to a blackjack once. Now, you may be thinking, oh, that's okay, that's easy. Well, it is actually kind of easy, but in the final mission, fucking bollocks. In the final mission, in the final boss fight, you have to run around this open area collecting ammo from everybody you kill, because he's not alone. He or she is not alone. And, well, actually, I don't think there's a single female. Well, there's one. It's getting spoilery. I don't think, you basically have to run around collecting ammo, and I was running around pressing triangle to collect the ammo. The thing about, that mission is when you're not able to use the, shit. Okay, I'm obviously not going to be able to kill him that way. But, when you're running around collecting ammo and pressing triangle, I accidentally walked in front of the blackjack box and pressed triangle. And, as I said earlier, the mission objective says you cannot use the boxes. And the thing is, the game auto-saves a checkpoint every time you go into one of them. So guess what was happening? Checkpoint reload, automatically going to opening box. Mission failed. Checkpoint reload, automatically going to opening box. Mission failed. God, that was annoying. Yeah, that's not gonna help. Great. How am I gonna kill those two stealthily? Like, I don't even know if there's any other way to kill these bastards. Like, do I have to sneak up behind them, or what? Because I don't think there's a back way into those, to those little alcoves they got for themselves there. Like, see, with the most noise suppressing armor on, I can get up right behind that guy, and that's pretty cool. Question is, how do I get behind this bastard? I don't think there is a way you can. If I duck... Well, I didn't mean to do that, and I've been spotted, and I'm gone. But yeah, as you can see, some of this shit is really hard to do, especially since those snipers are really goddamn annoying, because they can see really far. I mean, obviously they can see really far, because they're bloody snipers. But god damn. It just gets hard at points, because, I mean, Jesus. Like, it is possible to leave some enemies alive, but you don't really... Oh, Christ. But you don't really want to do that, because it will fuck you up. Like, it will screw you up pretty badly if you get spotted. That wasn't a headshot, are you joking? Piss off. And yeah, that can happen too. Sometimes it feels like that the collision masks around everything can get really, really, really fucking small. Or big, or whatever. As you can see, I'm having some massive problems here. Let's go down and swap to my Ghost. This is going to cost a fuck ton of money, but I don't really have a choice. Almost out of cash now. Actually, no, what the hell am I doing? I have to go back down here anyway. Oh, fuck, this guy moved. Ghost up. Quickly now, thank you. Ah! As you can see, this shit is difficult. Really fucking difficult. And that's not counting the ones where you have to get 20 headshots or with a specific weapon and then kill 10 other people with backstabs or really stupid stuff like that. I'll play the mission... Actually, no. Is there anything else I can play? It's not really spoilery. That's spoilery, that's spoilery, that's spoilery. My god. I guess I'll play Justice for All. I managed to get them all done here, but that took a lot of fucking work. But... yeah, you know what? It's a decent mission to show off all the stuff, and I think I'll just do it for my final mission opinions on the single player campaign. Let's see what else I can use though. I think I'll use the VC-32 and LS-13. Yeah, whatever, it'll do. My Vanguard, I will use Sky Fury. I've got a good reason for this. M194 frag. And I'll go back to my supply armor, because I don't really plan on doing this silent. And let's start the fight. Yep, another minute-long unskippable cutscene. So my opinion on the contracts. Good idea. Really fucking difficult, though. Oh god, I feel sorry for the poor people who managed to grind their way through and get all the bloody, get all the goddamn headshots and backstabs and... it's annoying as shit, really. Because some of them are just so goddamn difficult. It really is a good idea, though. I haven't tried any of them on the lowest difficulty, because they'll probably just be, like, way too easy, and you don't get much money for them. It's just still annoying, though. They do add replayability to the campaign, though, because that basically just, like, quadruples the length of time you can spend on any one level, minimum. Like, that's if you're good enough to get through it on your first try. You're not. You're really not. You have to go and actually find a lot of shit to get that done. But... yeah, it's a good idea, but really fucking difficult and only for hardcore people. You may be wondering when my multiplayer video is coming. Soon. Yes, soon. That's all I can promise. I don't really know, like, how much of multiplayer I'm going to want to play before I could really give my final opinions on it. Yeah. That'll just be something you'll have to find out yourself. Anyway... this next bit's actually another 30 seconds of unskippable stuff, and this is actually the first mission, so it sends you through a bit of tutorials. As you can see, this mission would be dialogue. It's kind of funny watching their lips move and nothing happen. Alright, let's go. Yeah, just gotta move up here. Wait for him to go through his pre-scripted talk on seeing someone on the other side. So, okay, now I've got to go here. Brutal melee tutorial. Gives you infinite time to react to it. Let's go forward. And shoot the bastard. Shoot The other bastard. The other bastard! Thank you. And now let's go over here. There's two bastards that are due to drop here any second. There's one. There we go. Let's get up this pole. You gotta open Blackjack up in this mission to just actually make a move forward, so I'll just do that. Don't even have to buy anything, just as long as you open it, it triggers the event flag. Little stutter there, because that's loading in. Don't actually fight any dropships in the game, which is kind of depressing. It'd be cool if there was like a space level like Halo Reach. That all of them? That's all of them. Huh? What the hell? Don't tell me I'm... Oh my god, I didn't. Oh. No. Thank Christ. He just fell off the edge. Great job, man. Great job. Now, will you be able to actually boost me up here? This is a cutscene. But, yeah, what are my final opinions on the Killzone campaign? Well, it's really good, and it's on portable. Like, it fits the sort of Call of Duty, Killzone, Resistance, Battlefield sort of campaign. It fulfills that sort of want for that sort of game on a, and it's done on a portable too. So it's like, I really have nothing to complain about because they've done it as good as the consoles, only it's on a bloody PlayStation Vita. That's nuts. That really is nuts. And, well, you know, gotta give them props for that. Is the game worth buying for the campaign alone? No, but neither is Call of Duty or Battlefield or Killzone, normally, whatever. I like this because it actually gives you a choice. As you can see in the bottom left there, this is where you learn how to backstab Higgs to get their intel. Me, I just prefer to do this. Actually, I'll just zoom in on this guy because I'm going to die if he hits me much more. There we go. Reload. Shotgun. Oh yeah, you can destroy security cameras. Part of some of the objectives sometimes. Oh, holy hell, I'm actually killing from that distance. Whoop, never mind. And there are different ways to do objectives, and they are all shown off in the extra contracts. So yeah, you know, it'd be cool if, like, you had to do, like, a Perfect Agent style thing where you had all sorts of different objectives you had to get done. Fuck, I killed myself. Oh, man. I'm not the brightest tool in the shed, am I? How far is it going to put me back? Here, of course. I love this gun. You shoot them in the arm and they die. This is like my main sniper rifle for use in the campaign. There is another sniper rifle which does even more damage, but it requires you to like reload after every shot, and it takes a really long time. So it's really this is like my favorite rifle, mainly because you can do this and then have no delay between shooting other bastards. And it does a lot of damage too, so basically 2 shots to the body will kill anybody with this sniper rifle. Not even going to bother doing that until I kill everybody else here. Die. 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 I'm surprised I don't have alarms set off every time a camera is destroyed. Better back away. Okay, now if I remember correctly, just gotta defend this area. I like shooting them. It's almost therapeutic. Sniper time. Missed. Didn't miss. Hello, I'm sorry, did I miss you? Apparently I can't shoot for shit. There we go. Also, there's like 4 enemies just bundled up in there. I wonder... I'll just shoot this and then grenade. Watch this. Triple kill explosive. I like it. Also, I love shooting out the windows. It's just so brutally satisfying in this game. Brutal melee is pretty satisfying too, but I mean, like, I really don't like how I'm not really a fan of how much the how you have to use the touchscreen, because in a lot of cases, well, actually, not in a lot of multiplayer. I'll talk about it when I get to the multiplayer, because the multiplayer is mainly where my problems with brutal melee come up. Alright, now I just gotta go back here. See that little white thing? That's a hostage. I'm not gonna save him, but that's one of the bonus objectives that you have to do in one of the contracts. They give you a lot to do in the contracts, admittedly. They give you a lot of things to go and do, but then again, they're really fucking hard and I can't be bothered. I don't know, maybe if you're looking for the sort of challenge that a really nightmarish thing will give you, maybe Killzone Mercenary will fill your appetite. As you can see, this game's still one hell of a look up. It'd be cool if you're able to fight in like a massive open area, like down there in the courtyard. Unfortunately not. It's actually relatively easy to stealth through this area, but fuck it. Was that a headshot? Man, you asked for... How the hell was that a headshot? Holy shit! But, yeah, as you can see, you can take cover behind walls by crouching near them. It's alright, but you can still get hit behind them. Most of the time anyway, just a tiny little bit less. It's not a complete waste of time, but still kind of annoying that you can still get hit when you're like fully in cover. Or at least that's what it looks like on your screen. Just grabbing some ammo. Reloading this. Now I've got another puzzle to do. But yeah, most of these guns are really satisfying to use. I really like that. Pretty much every gun except that fucking awful 3-burst M33. Some people have asked for more weapons. I can see why, because there's only like 10 in each. There's only like 7 or so things, and then there's only like 5. Yeah, there's not much to work with, I will say that. Also, you have to stealth through this bit to fulfill one of the objectives in the contracts. It's not impossible to do, but again, it's actually really hard to figure out. Like, I mainly had to rely on reflexes and good timing. I love that. He just waves and points, but doesn't say anything because my speech volume's turned down. also kind of funny. If you hit them from like a 90-degree angle or a 91-degree angle, they'll literally like turn on the spot just so you can stab them in the back. That's kind of funny. I'm going to die. No, stop. I don't want to be stabbed. Alright, now that's done with. Time to go do a obnoxiously long, boring campaign bit. I'm just gonna face away so you don't see what happens here. Although, to be fair, it's gonna be pretty obvious after a little while. La-di-da, dum-de-dum-de-dum. I mean, like, I can't even hear him speaking. Hello! You know, to be fair, I should just let them... I should just watch this. Dramatic music, but nothing is being said. Also, good night, sleepy buddies. I like this guy's design. This is like the main villain of most of the campaign, or all of the campaign, I should say, but... I like his design. His suit is awesome. And also, he's got the most awesome gun. And down she goes, because she's been shot in the face. What an odd blood splatter. Anyway, now that he's going to go pick him up, and I can come back through here and immediately start the next combat section. You learn this during Precision, because you can spend... Because there's like... One of the main objectives in this mode, in this level, in the Precision contract, is you have to beat it in like 20 minutes. And when I finished, I only had like a minute left. Missed. Grenade. Multi-kill! And I got a rank up from that. Managed to hurt that guy. Screw it, I'll just shotgun this one in the face. Or in the nuts. Hit fire, kill silver. Yay. I love how you earn those across modes. Now I just gotta wait for him and his bitch to come. They're awfully slow. It's once you've cleared them all out, can't you learn how to run, man? And sometimes a bug will prevent him from getting in the elevator. Like, if you're standing in just the wrong place, you won't be able to get in the elevator. I'm not talking like right in front of him, I'm talking like next to the door. So you may think you're fighting in this. No, you're fighting in a tiny little area. Kind of disappointing. Alright, let's sniper in and miss completely, because my finger slipped. Actually, you know what? Fuck it, this will be a perfect time to show off Sky Fury. So, Sky Fury. Tap, fire, atomized. Tap, fire, atomized. Tap, fire, atomized. Tap, fire. Atomized. Wonderful. And also here comes the boss of the level. Oh wait, no. Hold on. Better take these bosses out first. The frame rate drops to like 10 frames per second in this mode. I don't know why. I'd like it better if it was smoother. Also, here comes the tank. Also, I'm almost out of time. I've got to atomize the tank real fast. And I got the tank. Now I just got to finish off the rest of the people. Go to Sky Fury. Whoops, I'm moving really slowly. And that should be the end of the mission. Yep, that's pretty much the end of it. So I'll just, actually no, I'm gonna get money for this. I might as well stay in until the end cutscene is over. Alright, so that is Killzone's main campaign. Main campaign itself is really fun. Contracts are really fucking hard on Veteran. It isn't worth buying the entire game just for the campaign, but it does have a lot of content behind it. It is actually really enjoyable, and, well, I recommend playing through it if you get the chance. Funny thing is, you get, those medals, like, what's the word I'm looking for? You get those medals, like, in multiplayer, and you don't even get, like, you don't get the money bonus until after the game's over. Bit odd. But anyway, this is probably going for like an hour too long or something. God, I don't know. I have a horrible sense of time. Thankfully, that's why a lot of games actually have exactly how long you've played for. So anyway, that was Killzone Mercenary's campaign, or at least some of it. Next time, I dig into the multiplayer. It's actually really, really similar to how it was in the beta. But yeah, that's it. See you all next time.